Right, a couple of boxes are coming to the office. I have no idea what's in them, but they cost us $29,000. Right, let's see what we got. Crown Zenith. Very nice. Crown Zenith was the final special expansion in the Sword and Shield era and was released on January the 20th, 2023. Some very, very cool cards in this set. Big hitters include the Mewtwo V-Star, massive card. Some slightly smaller hits include like the legendary dogs, the Entei, the Suicune, the Raikou. There's also the Glaceon and Leafeon V-Star as well in this set, very cool. But the big hitters, the secret gold cards, the Origin Form Palkia, the Origin Form Dialga, the Arceus V-Star, and the Giratina V-Star. Big card. Does first pack magic work with loose packs in a box? Let's go find out. Wow, Mark, you're looking casual over here.
Hello.
Do you believe in magic?
Yeah, sure.
Do you believe in first pack magic?
Okay, no.
Okay.
But for the purposes of this, maybe.
You are going to open a pack of Crown Zenith from this, what, random box of like...
I'm going deep. That one.
Can we pull a gold card, first pack magic?
What's the trick? 3? I think it's 4. So the next one's the reverse.
That is the reverse, the Zacian.
Oh. No, we can't. Sorry.
We're 0 for 1. Can Joe do any better? Joe, do you believe in magic?
Not when it comes to opening Crown Zenith, but let's see.
Can we pull a gold card, one of the big 4?
Come on, baby. Shinx? We cannot.
That was disappointing, wasn't it?
We cannot. Hopefully someone can do a bit better than me.
Okay, at least Joe pulled a holo. But what about me? Can I do any better? Okay, final pack of Crown Zenith. Can I do any better than Joe and Mark? What the hell is a gumshoes? Japan trip is over. Joe is back in the building. Are you recovered from your trip?
Yeah, I'm good now. It's just doing 2 days. Only 2 days in Japan was a bit of a killer because you got the jet lag going there, and then as you come back, you know, you're not feeling great. So a bit murky for a few days.
For everybody who doesn't know, like it is a 14-hour like flight there, isn't it?
Yeah, it was 14 hours there and then like 16 back because the direct flights were silly money. So went in direct via Paris. So yeah, it took a bit longer than normal. Obviously,
you didn't bring back everything that you bought in Japan because that would be a crazy amount of weight to bring back.
Yeah.
But we do get deliveries here, don't we?
Yeah, this is, so we have a few buyers in Japan, in Tokyo and Nagoya. So yeah, they basically spend all of their time going around the shops, speaking to contacts out there in Nagoya and Tokyo mainly, sometimes Osaka, just building up relationships so that they can buy in volume. They pick up modern all the way through to like crazy vintage stuff like Zukan. It's a real mix. Some web series. From memory, this is quite clean. Yeah,
so nice.
That's really clean. Sometimes they buy stuff like that that's really high end. Sometimes it's, you know, ARs. Some of this stuff will go more to max because it's more niche. Stuff like this, Mounty always loves in his bite now or in his binders, and then more modern bits. A real variety of cards, really. One of my faves.
Just E-Series. Oh, look at that, the Gyarados. I mean, that looks clean as well from here.
Yeah, personal fave of mine and probably yours.
A Masaki vending series Gengar. Now, I do prefer the web series like version of this.
No, surely not.
Yeah. I'm an E-Series lover, that's why.
That's a reprint. I mean, look at that. For Masaki Gengar, you can't complain, huh? And normally they have like they have like a Masaki line often, from where they're kept in the sheets that they come in, and they also sometimes have like lines, like circular lines, where they're kept in the wallets. So yeah, if you find some that don't have that, then you're onto a winner, basically. This is cool. This is a Mounty special, probably. That's a Darkrai LP promo for that price. Hopefully very clean. Yeah, it's very minty. I think that was one of the Daisuke prize cards. You know, you have to collect a certain number of points, like then you could send off for that. But that ran through to the Legend era, so I think there's 2 codes on this. One is PCG and then one is LP. So I think the PCG one's actually rarer. This is Training Magazine. That's one of the 3 cards that come in the Training Magazine folder. So that'll probably find its way to Mounty or Max in for one of the streams. So yeah.
So last week we were in Japan on a Pokemon product acquisition trip. That's adult speak for buying Pokemon cards. But as soon as one trip is over, the next one is on the horizon. This time, it's another Collecticon stateside, and Akib will be off to Houston, Texas. I asked him why it's so important that we go out to shows like this.
Mainly to pick up some goodies, hopefully. Singles, bit of sealed, but mostly singles. The show over there is just huge. I think there's 900 vendor tables there. So to give a comparison, I think the biggest in the UK is what, 250, 300? So it's 3 times the size, and these are just all Pokemon tables. So it takes a full 2 days to go around the venue, and one person's generally not enough. So normally Callum's heading out with me as well.
Buying, I guess, we're out there to...
Predominantly buying, yeah.
Okay.
So the volume of singles is there, but it's also a little bit cheaper than the UK too. So you can pick up some real bargains, potentially. There's a bit of discrepancy between UK prices and US prices too. Generally, you can pick up a nice batch of singles from Sword and Shield, Scarlet and Violet, and Sun and Moon and below as well. So it's not always the case. There's certain sets, Surging Sparks, Prismatic, which is insanely expensive in the US, so avoid those ones.
That's a very good point that Akib just made about UK versus US price discrepancy, meaning the lack of similarity between the US and the UK prices. Take a look at the price of this PSA 10 Umbreon from a seller in the UK. Now, take a look at this same card, same grade, but from an American seller. In the UK, we generally use eBay for our price comparison, whereas the Americans use TCG Player to price their cards. There's going to be some bleed between platforms just because of the amount of American Pokemon fans there are in the world compared to UK Pokemon fans. Now, you did mention as well that you are taking a couple of things to sell out there.
Normally I don't, but this time, 2 things.
Okay.
Conveniently placed next to me.
Very conveniently placed. Look at this. That is, I mean, it's one of my grails. I will never own this box, but that's insane.
Yeah, it's a bit of a tough decision to sell, but we held it long enough. We were thinking of breaking it on the stream, but just probably not financially viable to crack, so just thought, sell it. And the other thing is the Cosmic Eclipse booster box. So I actually bought this in the US, what, 5 months ago?
Okay.
We didn't stream it, didn't crack it. But now the price of this box is like double what I paid.
It's astronomical, isn't
It's
it?
gone crazy. So taking it back. So all it's done is just sat on the shelf for bloody 5-6 months. I think market over there is around $2,000. Obviously, I don't think I'll get that, but if I can get 1.6 to 1.7K dollars, I'll be happy. Team Rocket, that's a difficult one because it's really difficult to get actual market data. There's a lot of private sales for WotC boxes. So it's not readily available like eBay, for example. It's an element of asking around what boxes potentially go for, but I think I can get between $12.2 to $1,300.
That's a lot of money, man.
$13,000, not $1,300. Wow, okay. Yeah, so I think, yeah, 13,000 would be the real sweet spot. 12-ish, 12.2, I'd take it. We'll feed back in 5 or 6 days.
Right, so Akiba's flew out to the States. It's the end of the week. Let's see what's in store. Hello? No one's in? Akib and Joe are both not in the office today. So the bosses are away. Could we cause some havoc? No, we wouldn't do that. We wouldn't do that. Nah. PokeClick has had some amazing pulls recently on the Card Galaxy Whatnot channel. First off, he had the original Neo Moonbryon. Then the Sabrina's Gengar live at HQ with PokeCouple TCG. And he's only gone and done it again. This time, however, it was from one of his PSA 10 mystery bags. The card he's about to pull has a 1 in 57 chance of being pulled from unweighed packs, a 1 in 19 chance from weighed packs, and there's only 823 PSA 10s of this card in the world.
Easy now, come on. We can't just go in like that. We've got to tease it in.
He's a tease, isn't he? Go on. Let's see what you pulled.
What the hell? What have they done to these bags, bro? Zenith, let's go! Lugia from Neo. Oh my god, bro!
If you want to pull stuff like that from PokeClick's PSA 10 mystery bags, go and follow @CardGalaxy on whatnot. He streams like every day. You could pull a sick card like that too. Right, you lot, it's giveaway time. If you want to be the proud owner of this Raichu Art Rare from Clayburst, ace grading Gem Mint 10. Look at it, look at it. You need to get in the comments and answer this following question correctly. What was the name of the Pokemon plushie sat in the Crown Zenith box at the start of this video? To enter, make sure you give the video a thumbs up and then comment with your answer in the comments below. Go get in the comment section. And this could be yours. And that is going to be it for the video this week. Thanks for watching. Make sure you get in the comments, leave a little like, and enter that competition to win that SLAB. And hey, while you're down there, if you're in London on Friday the 23rd of May, 2025, that you RSVP to the Card Galaxy Trade and Social Nights, the first one we're ever doing. Hopefully we'll see you there. Until next week, goodbye.